Hello and welcome to the preview show from a very sunny Armadale Stadium, where preparations are continuing ahead of this week's match between the Stags Bar Monarchs and the Ipswich Witches. Coming up on this week's show, we'll have our usual blast from the past from Mike Hunter, 2 classic races from Armadale and 1 from days of yore, with 1 familiar face and 2 that will be in attendance on Friday night as well. We'll catch up with Alex Harkess ahead of this week's match against Ipswich, and I'll also catch up with 2018 Scottish Open champion, former Monarch, and of course now Ipswich Witch, Rory Schlein. But as we said, the boys disappointingly lost on Sunday down at Scunthorpe, so we'll be looking to get back on track on Friday evening against the Witches. We caught up with Alex Harkess ahead of this week's match.
Joined by Alex Harkess, Monarchs co-promoter and team manager, on Friday as the Stags Bar Monarchs take on the Ipswich Witches. Ipswich can be a tough side led by Rory Schlein. How do you feel going into it?
You're quite right. Rory very much is the leader, and when Rory gets momentum going, he certainly has that effect on the team. It's up to us to nullify Rory a bit. I think we've got the riders to do that, but it'll still not be easy.
The Ipswich Witches come into the match with some injury concerns, question marks over Danny King, Cameron Heaps and also Daniel Hume. Could the advantage perhaps be at reserve? Unsure if Daniel Hume will be there, but Connor Mountain, quite inexperienced as a Brit. Will we have the edge at reserve? I'd
like to think we would have. I'd like to think our advantage at reserve should be getting greater every match now. They've settled in now, they've had their time, and we should be outscoring, I think, every team that comes at reserve now, and it's a must. We can't afford to give points away at reserve at any time, so hopefully that will be the case.
And Victor Palavarov, of course, had his first home match for the Monarchs last time and now will be on his own equipment. How do you feel Victor's bedded into the team?
He's done very well, actually. I thought he did very well last weekend in the 2 matches with Berwick on borrowed equipment. You're quite right, on his own equipment we expect more. He has no fears about Armadale. He's ridden it well, and I'm sure he's expecting to do well, so I hope he's correct.
I hope so too. Thanks for joining us, Alec.
You're welcome.
Always good to hear from Alex on the preview show this week. As I said at the top of the show, we're going to catch up now with Monarchs legend Rory Schlein. He's now a familiar face now that he's back in championship action. He comes here with his Ipswich side, who have a few injuries coming into Friday's match. Of course, we have the now controversial Richie Worrell. I'm sure you've heard the news from our neighbours down the M8. He comes in to guest for Ipswich on Friday evening alongside former Monarch Matthew Weathers. There was doubt over Daniel Hume at reserve, but he appears to be fit and ready to face the Monarchs on Friday. To talk over his team's chances of coming here and causing an upset is here Rory Schlein.
Rory, Friday at Armadale, the Ipswich Witches come to visit the Monarchs. Armadale's obviously a track you've ridden a lot, a track you enjoy. Are you looking forward to coming up?
Well, yeah, if anything goes the last time we come up there, it should be good. But yeah, we've got some injuries, which isn't great, but we'll go there and we'll give it our best.
Injuries, of course, you mentioned. Is there any update on the Witches?
That or no, as Cam's going to be out, I think, for 7 days, I think, because it's mandatory with a concussion. So I think we'll be without Cam, and I'm not sure who. Well, Danny, obviously, he's not fully fit yet. He's still struggling with the arm. So, I think we'll probably have a guest in, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. So, but, sometimes that it can be good. We go there with nothing to lose, and we go there with no pressure attitude.
Certainly, and your own form this season's been fantastic. You've been to Armadale a few times. You're looking forward to coming back and showing some of the guys if you can beat them this time?
I always, it's no secret. I always enjoy coming back to Edinburgh every time I come. So this year we've been lucky enough to come up a few times, and it's always good, well prepared, and nice grippy starts, which I like. So just looking forward. Always enjoy it. Obviously get to see a lot of familiar faces as well. So it's probably better now that I get to come up a bit more often than I used to. So we'll go there. Like I said, no pressure attitude. We'll go and see what we can pick up.
Okay, thanks for joining us. I wish you well on Friday, but hopefully behind Ricky and Eric. Thank you, Rory.
Cheers, thank you.
Always good to hear from Rory on EMTV, and we do look forward to seeing him on Friday night. As we said, the blast from the past this week is connected to the fact that Friday night is the 80s decade night here at Armadale Stadium, so we want to see you all here in your madness gear and all your 80s attire, so we can take a look back at a race from 1996 featuring former Monarch Freddie Short guesting for Ipswich, and two former Monarchs who will be in attendance on Friday, Scott Lamb and Les Collins.
Elite 14 is being restaged. Whether or not that favours either side is a matter of question, but there's certainly no necessity to have a rerun. Scott Lamb's made a decent start this time though. Is he going ahead? No, he isn't. Freddie Shot's going ahead. Scott Lamb squeezes back ahead again, going to the third corner, but I think he's going to lose out here possibly. Les Collins in an awkward position. And no luck at all for the home side. They're going to lose points here that they had in the bag. Oh dear, oh dear. Scott Lamb's blocking his partner there. He's trying hard, I don't fault him for that, but he's getting in Les Collins' way. Les Collins will pass Freddie Shot if he can get through. Here comes Les now. It's been made very difficult for him. Racing fiercely into that third and fourth turn. Look at this from Collins. Sensational riding, he's gone to the front. Can he hold it there? It's very difficult, he has done. Well, it made for a dramatic race. It finishes up the same result that it was before, and it should have been awarded. Great riding by Les Collins.
Of course, as we said, Ipswich put the Monarchs out of the playoffs last season in somewhat maybe controversial circumstances, and of course there would only be one man at the centre of controversy. It's Rory Schlein.
Well, it's heat 15, and the simple situation is that the Parsons People's Monarchs need a 5-1 here to go through to the final of the championship playoff. It's Gate 1 Rory Schlein, Gate 2 Eric Riss, Gate 3 Danny King, Gate 4 Sam Masters. It's Schlein and King on the outside, Riss coming up the inside. Riss is third behind Schlein. Masters has been blocked by Schlein. Schlein leads. Schlein's ridden a brilliant first lap. At this stage it looks like Ipswich. Sam Masters seemed to get ahead. Eric Riss looked like driving up the inside, but they couldn't complete the moves. It's Rory Schlein in front. And unless something goes wrong for Rory, which we're not looking for, this is his final lap and he's going to clinch Ipswich's place in the playoff final. Danny King's had a disastrous night, but it hasn't mattered. Rory Schlein's finished the job. He takes the race win, and Ipswich go through by 3 points on aggregate. There's a dozen incidents that could be pointed to along the way, but it all came down to that one, and Rory was the man who did the job.
That's it for this week's preview show. We look forward to seeing you on Friday evening at Armadale Stadium ahead of this one, a big SGB Championship match. Of course, the Monarchs are on action on Thursday evening down at Redcar, so look out on the website for updates there. Of course, you can get your tickets for the 80s Decade Night against Ipswich over at the Match Centre on the website, so get over there now and get your discounted tickets ahead of Friday night's match. But until then, and until Saturday's Friday Focus, good night.